This time of year, everyone wants to try the hot new workout. 90 degrees hot enough for you?
It is truly remarkably life-changing. It changes how you feel about yourself. It changes how you want to treat and feed yourself. It changes your perspective of other people when you leave this room or when you're in this room.
Jamie Pearson is talking about Power Yoga Buffalo, the business she and her best friend Susan launched 4 years ago on a total whim.
Jamie had just had twins.
They were 2 months old.
And I said, you know, I know that we've never really wanted to open a yoga studio, like that's never been on our radar, but here's the deal. We're gonna open a yoga studio and it's gonna open in a couple months. Are you in? And she goes, well, how did this come about? And I'm like, it just did.
And then it just grew into the fitness phenomenon of the Northtowns. Susan, Jamie, and their instructors now touch about 1,200 lives a week at their new studio in Snyder. If you think the noon class we visited on a Wednesday looks full, you should see it on the weekends, when there are sometimes so many yogis crammed together they have to stand mat to mat.
We have, you know, people that are students, we have people that are doctors, we have people that are lawyers, we have people that are finance women and men. And when you're in this room, none of that matters.
This style of yoga provides a place for personal growth and reflection within a supportive group setting.
Deep, deep breath. Change sides.
While you breathe, balance, and flow through class, instructors push you through your practice with words of encouragement and inspiration.
I would choose not to be bored by any of my day-to-day life. And so you come in and you talk about it. You talk about like these silly things, but because we are so much more alike than we are different, every single one of us, that's why it lands in you. That's why you're inspired.
It's such an escape that some doctors even see yoga as a form of therapy.
Anytime that you have an experience that you wish you could do differently, that you replay over and over and over again in your head, your body doesn't know that it's a past experience and it reacts exactly the same way. What you're doing on your mat, in essence, is learning that, wait a second, I got this, I can hold this. You know, my brain can scream for a little bit, but after a while it gives up. Your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in and it says, it's all okay.
I'm safe.
I'm safe. Your blood pressure drops. Adrenaline stops being secreted. Your digestion returns to normal.
You don't need to be in a 90-degree yoga studio to practice yoga. There's little tips, tricks, and checks that you can do throughout the day to experience the same benefits.
When people leave here and they smile, and that goes off the mat, and you smile at the person that's giving you your toll ticket on the throughway or handing you your coffee or your juice at a juice bar, it is, the yoga then is transferring not just to a physical practice, but a really community-oriented, like, I want to know what you're doing. You know, I want to know what you're up to. Why are you always smiling? Why are you always calm? Why are you this? Why are you that? And that's what helps yoga transfer, like across all boundaries.
There's always room for growth in this room. There's always room for fun on your mat. There's always room for play, you know, and for me, that's what keeps me so inspired. There's always more. There's always something next.